Hello everybody and welcome back to Saxlingham. Now look at this. Many crisps have been produced, but we will not be selling these until January because that's when the price is at its best again. It would be kind of silly to sell before then. Now, we do need to check up on that crisp factory to see when it's going to be finished, roughly. Okay, it's almost done. So only 12,500 litres left of potatoes, and then we'll be putting corn into there, or maize into there, for our tortilla production. Which actually, won't be too long from now. So it's going to be pretty much a smooth transition from potatoes to corn. That production is never actually going to stop, is it? Which is really great. So yes, because it is combinable corn, we do need to wait for this to be fully ripe. It's not going to be like put through a forage harvester for shredding. If we were doing that, we could probably harvest it today. But we can't. So anyway, let's just move these crisps that we do have here. And then that keeps that spawn point clear. Not that it's going to be filling up ultra quickly anyway. I don't think it will be. Because, yeah, each pallet is worth so much money. So we'll just stack them up. And then, yeah, it's early, very early in August, so it would make quite a lot of sense to try and harvest somebody else's field today before we just pass a load of time and get our corn to be ripe. Let's just have a look. And actually I do now have, well, I already did have it, but it went out of date, so it removed itself. But now I've got the better contracts mod, and it does give us, well, better contracts. Good grief, £55,000. Wow, that seems to be incredible. That must be all to do with this better contracts mod. It must be giving us this boost, contract boost 50%. Well, that is is that because it's a really awkward field, or is that pretty standard? Yeah, it's fairly standard actually, 50% boost. So, well, 37 is tempting, but we could probably make life even easier by doing 2 smaller ones. Although, yeah, they're the fields we've already harvested, so that'd be pretty boring. No, we'll stick with them. We'll do the massive £55,000 contract. And shall we borrow machinery for that? Thing is, it would possibly be a downgrade. We'll come back to that in a minute. Let's just move these pallets. Thing is, if I have 2 combines, then yeah, we can get it done ultra quickly. We could put our combine and rented combine on a worker, and then I could just do the carting, and just imagine how quickly we'd get it done. Yeah, it would probably cost £1,000 using a worker, maybe not even that actually, but yeah, probably about £1,000. But we get 55,000 back, and of course the other is the rental fee. But what would it be, 1,000 again? So we could profit like £53,000 from a really, really quick job. I think there would be a lot to be said for that, but I would not use the Unimog with the trailer because we have the lorry, so it would just hold us up. The biggest logistical issue will be getting everything there, because in this series we do not have teleporting. We're not allowed to tab to different machines, so we'd have to use Follow Me, which is not really a problem. Thanks to Follow Me, we can get quite a lot of stuff done which we couldn't get done before. Okay, don't want to knock them off. Careful. Oh, don't come off this way. And then we just have one left. I'm kind of tempted to leave it, but no, I'll just stack it on top. It would seem fairly frustrating to watch, I think, if I didn't fully clear the spawn point. Right then, so yeah, what we need to do is get into our lorry and our combine harvester. And we need to take it to, well, we could take it straight to the field, but then I'd have to come back again. So it's probably better if we go to the store, pick up the other combine as well. Because, yeah, this field is quite a distance away. Although, would a worker, I don't know how well a worker would perform. It would be a good test. It's going to be a full-on job for me, though, doing the carting. That is for sure. So here's the header. That can go straight onto the Lexion. Yeah, Lexion's in the shed. And the lorry, I think, is over at the greenhouse, is it not? Should still be attached to the tanker. I can't see it, but the tanker might be facing the other way. Yes, I can see it on the minimap actually, so that's all fine. And we do have £206,000. We are doing well. The greenhouse, I think, is full of water, so that's going to keep going for quite some time. Okay. But yeah, the tanker is empty, but that's fine. So I think this is going to be the slow bit. I'm just going to time-lapse getting things set up. I won't cut anything out. But yeah, let's just go into the contract menu. It would be £1,000 to rent. That's really not too bad at all. Okay, here we go. Well, we finally arrived. Still kind of lost though, I'll have to admit. And yeah, I did sort of mess things up there because I completely forgot about the header not fitting onto this combine properly because yeah, it's very, very big and it should have been towed by a separate machine. And now I'm here, I remember this field. This is the one which we weeded. And it was quite a job, even for that huge machine. So yeah, I'm super pleased that I am here with 2 combines. Just realised the fuel tank is not that full, but hopefully we do have enough for this field. Failing that, yeah, we can just bring back a tanker. We can just bring a tanker across, so wouldn't be the end of the world. So I think this first combine, let's just get it to go. Just do the headland, please. Go. Who knows how well this is all going to go, but actually what I might do, because that, oh, what's it doing? Oh no, it's doing things in peculiar ways. But yeah, what I might do is I might just jump ahead and try and do some of the headland as well, and then we'll just have to reset the worker because it's going to really upset it. As for my lorry, well, I think it might have crashed into a tree. Yeah, this was always my concern about this job. It is a very, very awkward field. But as somebody quite rightly said, when I said about the other field being an annoying shape, that's what makes them interesting. Like, who wants to watch me harvest a perfectly square field? Who wants to watch me not get stuck on a header trailer? No. Ah, dear. Well, I better go and stop that work. Oh, it has stopped, good. Yeah, because otherwise it's going to cost me a load of money. Right, so we can maybe meet up in the middle. That'd be good. Where are my lines? Are my lines switched off? It would appear they might be. And my lines, yes, they're off. There we go. So we just need to get onto the right track. That will do nicely. And the Lexion is still moving. And away we go. Yeah, we'll have to just make sure we get back to here so I can jump into the lorry when we get full. Well, all systems are go, and hopefully they keep going. So, I don't know why, but maybe it's because we're on the other track, but yeah, this worker has gone to the inner headland. It's pretty intelligent actually, because I think it must have detected me on the other side, so avoiding a collision. But I'm going to just get this piece done, because really I just want to use the worker for up and down. It's much easier that way. But already my trailer is 70% full, which is kind of ridiculous. So where are we going with this? We're not going too far, but it's going to add up. Okay. Well, I do feel like we should just get this one going up and down as soon as it's done this lap. Although, yeah, I'll just come back to the lorry, because otherwise it's going to get very confusing. And hopefully that John Deere keeps going, because of course that is our primary machine. That's the one which we have paid to have here. It's also the one which has a full fuel tank. Yeah, this should have been done before it left the yard. Okay. See, we don't actually need to do the headland here. We only need to do one lap. And away I go. Yeah, so just back to the lorry and then onto up and down. I need to race to the sell point as soon as possible. Just doing that has filled it a third. This is a good yield. That's for sure. Okay. I would do this on the move, but yeah, the auger is going to be on the wrong side. So typical. So, headlands off, and then we'll just get it going down there. Fingers crossed we don't have any problems. Oh yeah, and specifically, yeah, you see, you got to check. It's this one before I was taking it to that one, so I need to be careful. No doubt the John Deere is almost full again. Because I want to get it to the point where I don't need to be in the combines at all. I need to be 100% driving lorries. Right, looking quite good. Don't like to go without 100% in the trailer, but this time I think I'm just going to, because that one's auger is on the wrong side. Let's just go. Full again. This is the problem with both the combines getting full at the same time. Next, the Lexion is going to be full. Lexion may already be full. No, not quite. But yeah, progress is starting to pick up, I would say. Less manoeuvring. It was very tight in that corner over there. Much more open areas. So I'm going to see you back over at this store. Yeah, the Lexion's full. I'll see you back over there. This will be load number 2, and this should bring us up to about, if I'm not mistaken, probably 40, maybe 45% if we're lucky. Probably somewhere between 40 and 45. I'm just gonna say 43. 43%. Let's see how close I am. Certainly a good amount, and we're probably about 60% done after this. 49%. Oh, so we're even further ahead than I thought. Wonderful. Alright, so that Lexion is sat there waiting for us. Not good. That's the Lexion done. And now, oh, this one stopped as well. Now let's get over here and we'll get the John Deere done. Just can't believe how quickly we're filling. I get the feeling I should just go back to the store again now with both the combines empty. Yeah, we're going to be doing partial loads, but at least we'll always be back at the field when they're full again. I think that probably is for the best. So yeah, time for a time lapse. And you know, this time lapse might get us quite a long way. We might be almost at the end. I fully expect to do a bit of finishing off, like the piece of headland over there. But yeah, the workers are doing a really good job. It has to be said. And is that us done? Looks like it's going to be over 70%. 71. I was right. And here we have another 100%, so this is gonna get us to what, 95% transported? That'd be my guess. Oh my goodness, no way! I never hit the nail on the head, that's amazing! So that goes to show that only 5% more is going to be for the owner of the field. Then after that, we're going to get paid. Like it's like a tip. I would put it down to a tip. So it's a bonus that we get paid for, well, delivering the entire field, which, you know, you would expect anyway, but I love that the game does this. Oh no! No, they've done it again. Right, well this is the time to stop the Lexion, because I don't want to be burning our own fuel anyway. And it's on red, so that's really not good. Although, yeah, worst comes to worst, like I said, we can just get the GATOR. The GATOR does have a diesel tank, so yeah, not the end of the world. It wouldn't really cost them. In fact, it would cost us nothing except for time. So that can go into there. And I can switch the engine off. And now we're going to jump into the John Deere. I'm going to tidy things up. We're going to get every single bit that we can. Because, yeah, every single bit that we can would mean more money for us. And I think before I go, I will make sure we're empty. Just so that we do have enough space, but it looks like we will have enough space anyway, although it is surprising. It's very surprising how quickly it does fill up. Got a very, very good yield here. Who is the owner? David, yeah. Well, I knew it wouldn't be Walter. Was it Walter that owned the other field? Because Walter did a rubbish job of his field. Full of weeds, for crying out loud. think we have got every single bit there. I might have to check the minimap just to guarantee, but it is looking fairly promising. Yeah, so if we go on here... Oh no, we're moving fast. Better stop that. Yep, that should give us, on the harvested page, there's a very, very small bit there. Okay, well we better go and get it. As I said all along, we're going to be thorough. But no, we've got way more than I was expecting now. It was over a full combine. I was sort of expecting 3/4. So yeah, very impressive. And there we go. That is that on board as well. So it's all done nicely. Of course, this combine will disappear, which is handy. We immediately have to transport it back. But we do need to get our one back. I'm kind of tempted to bring the GATOR with fuel. And then the GATOR could tow the header, possibly, although that's going to be very heavy. But yeah, it would have its benefits. Okay, so we have almost another 30,000 litres here to add to however much the running total is. I don't know what it is, but it's going to be good. I'm going to say, as a guess, as I seem to be quite good at guessing today, we'll get a bonus of £10,000, which I know sounds very, very high. But I'm just going to say 10,000. I'm feeling lucky. So actually I'm going to get even more confident. I'm going to say no less than 10,000. Like it's 10 to 15,000. Yeah, let's see how this backfires. Somewhere between 10 and 15. Oh my goodness. Well, it backfired. Because I was way off in the wrong direction. It's 23,266 plus 1,141. Goodness me. And then on top of that, my goodness, that's like half. That is half what the contract was. And then we get, yeah, 55,000 as well. 54,664. Wow. Oh my goodness. So we've gone from, I think that must have been, we were on 200. We were on like 206 before or something. We have done seriously well there. Wow. Right, so I am going to get back to the farm. I'm going to pick up... Actually, I might bring a tractor on the GATOR, because I don't think the GATOR is going to appreciate towing the header. It's been a much more profitable episode than I thought it was going to be. Does this mean I can actually return some of our loans? I'm pretty sure we do still have some of our loan. Yeah, we've still got a £300,000 loan. I will leave it for now, but we're not far away, because as soon as we get to January, we'll have all of our potato crisp, but also we'll have a load of our tortillas as well. So that's going to be a huge moneymaker. Right, well this tractor is going to be good for the towing of the header, and then the GATOR, well, it probably needs to be filled up with fuel. I'm going to drive the GATOR. Yeah, and then we can put that on to Follow Me. Follow Me is such a good mod. I used to use it all the time. I think it was FS15 when I used it, like, for absolutely everything. Probably FS17 as well. But, yeah, I actually didn't use it that much in FS19 and 22, and I suppose 25 as well. But now I've got back into it. I don't know why I didn't use it. I guess I was just getting lazy, I suppose, trying to do stuff myself. Well, I suppose that's not the lazy thing to do. It's the opposite of lazy. Oh, I don't know, but no, it is very, very good. And this will have to be a full tank, because even a full tank of the GATOR, this red tank here, doesn't go very far in a huge Lexion. Are you following, or did I do it wrong? Maybe I did it wrong. Okay, that's 100%. Are you following? You are. Okay, good. Well, I put my beacons on. Let's just make sure we don't crash into anybody here. Looks like it's all clear. And, oh, it looks like the tractor is about the same speed as the GATOR, so that's going to be handy. Oh no, I've turned traffic. I had to turn traffic off, actually, for the transportation of my convoy. Combine convoy. Because it was going badly wrong. Alright, bit of a drive here. GATOR to the rescue. Well, we'll get this combine out of here in no time. It hasn't actually run out, but it is getting super close. I don't think it would get home. I think it would be very, very tight. I feel very small next to this. Even the rear wheel is taller than, well, most of the GATOR actually. Okay, wrong vehicle. So that's very welcoming, having a bit of diesel to put in the tank, although oh no, you got to do it from the GATOR side, haven't you? Yep, if I go in here and press something, yes, I. It's now pumping into the Lexion. And then we can get the header removed, and then there's going to be 3 of us. 3 of us taking all this setup back. So I think, just to play it safe, I'll be in the Lexion, as it's the only one with rear wheel steer. And yeah, we can pack everything up and put it all away in the shed. There we go. It's a lifesaver. So it's just about half a tank. Get this folded up. Thank you, worker. You've done a good job. I think that's all there is to it, so I'll see you back at the farm. And we're home safely. So next episode we will be harvesting our corn. So we're going to have to get a different header for that. But it's going to be interesting, and it's all going to go into this potato crisp production. Well, yeah, it calls it potato crisp. I'm surprised it doesn't just say, oh, it does say chip actually. I'm surprised it doesn't say, well, potato. No, I'm digging myself a hole here, aren't I? Well, I suppose it could just say chip or just crisp processing plant, because it does tortillas as well. But you know, I'm nitpicking again. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.